One of the passives of Batwoman the Drowned is that when she applies infection on the opponent, she's able to boost hazard dot damage for her entire team. So that's not just her, which means for herself, she's able to boost hazard dot damage, and even for characters like Black Lightning, you can check out the Average Gamer's video on that. It's a very fun video to watch. And for Aquaman, like any character that does hazard dot damage gets a major boost from Batwoman the Drowned. So I remember that Mr. Freeze actually has hazard dot damage when he uses his freeze. But one thing I was concerned about was that his hazard dot damage doesn't really do that much dots. Yeah, the dot is quite bad compared to that of Black Lightning or Aquaman. Mr. Freeze dot is not that big. So I was like, okay, maybe Batwoman the Drowned can help with his dot damage. I decided to team them up. Well, the first part of this match, you see that I applied infection and I made use of Mr. Freeze to apply the hazard dot and compare the numbers to that of when the infection is not applied to the opponent. So I'm going to show you a signal when I stopped using the infection so you can compare the damage. And mind you, when I stopped using the infection boost for hazard dot, I had more stacks of Mr. Freeze damage, of Mr. Freeze passive damage. So, and yet, like you see the number difference. For me, the numbers weren't that significant. For me, the dot damage that comes from Mr. Freeze Dome is not enough to focus on as a damage boost. So I even feel that instead of using Batwoman the Drowned here, you can actually just make use of Green Lantern. Green Lantern for me will do a much better job. Why? You won't have to be tagging in Batwoman the Drowned to apply infection, because that infection, you bet you that infection expires. So you can just make use of Green Lantern that will give you 100% damage boost on hazard dot instead of making use of Batwoman the Drowned. Or you can of course make use of Collector of Old Superman. I have a video of that on my channel. You can check my channel for that video. Probably I will hook it to this video as well. So yeah, those are better teams for Mr. Freeze. Of course, she helped in this match. You see the difference in damage. It was like, let me see, roughly, I would say it was roughly like 50%, 50 to 60% boost, but that is not so much because the original damage is low. Anyways, enjoy my video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.